So Mark, my next question, I think this is really important for CEOs out there, is as a CEO, how do I know if I'm in A state or B state?
Here's how most of the CEOs come to us when they're in A state and wanting to get to B state. Usually they have a vision for where they think the organization needs to go.
Okay.
Like they're pretty astute. They have an idea about, either where the organization needs to go or they're really up against it where the organization is now. So it's either one of those cases. Okay. And the way that looks is I have a clear idea about where we need to go, and I've been talking to everybody about it, but no one seems to act on it. I can't get my VPs to act on it, or maybe we're all aligned, but I can't get middle management to act on it, and it seems like it's getting stuck at a level, like it never gets past the middle management layer, or doesn't get past a certain VP layer, and it's almost like we're talking about it, we keep emphasizing it, we keep giving the story of it, but no one seems to be acting on it. No one seems to be changing their behaviors, even to go, yes, we agree. They ask questions in the meetings, but then they go right back to old behaviors. Okay. That is one sign that you're that you're stuck in A state. Another sign of being stuck in A state is, no, we're all wanting to move forward, but we've set up all of these very important processes of lean, agile, we're fixing things, we're improving things, but it doesn't seem to be making the big difference that we need to make if we're going to stay competitive.
Okay.
So we're putting lots of effort, we've got lots of improvement programs going, we've even gotten employee engagement involved, but it's not actually taking us to that next level. That's when you're in A state. Sometimes you can tell in other ways, like turnover, not being able to retain top performers. Sometimes it's that we don't seem to be able to move some of our metrics. Like I've worked with medical centers where, boy, they're doing so many right things, but their patient satisfaction and patient experience scores aren't going up.
Okay.
It seems to be flat. And they're putting in all this effort, but the needle's not moving. And that's really the basic thing that causes, but tells you, informs you that you're stuck in an A state, is when the needle doesn't move. And on anything that you're trying to make it move on, if you have lots of blame game going on in your culture, if you're really clear that, we do great implementation, we do great meetings, and then there's still a silo breakdown that causes the effort to fail. I just talked with a group the other day. They put in all this effort, they really worked hard to produce a result, but they forgot to check in with each other before they launched. And boom, all of a sudden there was this whole ripple negative impact on the culture, on the strategy, the whole thing blew apart, even though they did so much other due diligence in doing the right thing. And that to me is a big, big frustration. How come we're working hard, doing the right thing, and not making progress? Like we shoot ourselves in the foot. And we don't even know why we're shooting ourselves in the foot. Sometimes it's because we're getting so much resistance from employees. And that's keeping us in A state. Well, all of those issues, if you have any of those issues, I would suggest first, just read the book.